Right, Lloyd, I see you using this balls out groundbait sling earlier, and got to be honest with you, I've never used one myself, so I'm quite intrigued to see as to how they actually work. Something you've used a lot, is it?
Yeah, it's something I've used a lot in the past at home, and having a go of it over here. It's good for getting a lot of groundbait out at a good range.
I see you slinging them out there, yeah.
Yeah, really give it a good whack. If you really try the right size ball, you probably get sort of good 80, 90 yards easily with that.
And it's just really quick, yes?
Yeah, it's a lot easier and quicker than spodding, a lot less effort involved. You know, you get your ball in there, it's a nice steady sort of pendulum cast out. If you snatch it, you will have a little bit of trouble with the balls exploding.
Right.
But as long as you keep it nice and smooth, the balls will fly out there.
Cool, should we have a little look at it then?
Yeah, should we have a little go?
Let's go.
Obviously you can do it on your own. It's easy if you get into a rhythm. If you've got one of your pals on the bank fishing with you, they can load your sling up for you.
They look quite good fun, these things.
Yeah, once you get into the swing of it, they really do go. The trick is to keep everything smooth. Otherwise, if you snatch at it, sometimes the balls can explode as you're casting out. I'll make sure everything's clear to go.
Quite flew out there, didn't it?
It's nice out there, doesn't it? And the nice thing is as well that the sling doesn't travel too far, so it's quite quick to get on the retrieve to get loaded up again.
So it's not like spodding, is it, where you've got to reel it all the way in?
No, it's like nice and quick and far less effort.
Nice. See, one of these balls weighs quite a lot, doesn't it? So,
yeah, it's a fair old size. Obviously, if you make that ball half that size, you could easily probably reach the other bank over there, which is probably a good sort of 90 yards, I should say.
Easily, yeah, it's got to be 100.
Easy 100. So yeah, it is a real quick way of getting bait out there. If you're going down to your lakes, pre-bait a couple of days before, make all your balls up at home, obviously with a bit of lake water in your ground bait mix. Go down there, easily smash out as much bait as you want.
Love it.
Go back a few days later and hopefully have a good one.
Gonna have to have a go on one of them myself.
Yeah, do you want to have a quick go now?
Come on, let's have a go now. See if it is as easy as you say it is.
See if you can hit the other bank.
I'll just go for the float, shall I? Better not take out Joe on the far bank. I want to break his rods. So, just literally giving
just
it...
a nice, slow, gentle like swing through, nice and smooth. Just as if you were spodding, really. Look at that, right on the money.
Easy, isn't it?
Easy, isn't it?
I want another go.
Go on, have a go. You got more there. If you just get, when you pull it in tight like that and get the
Sort of into that plastic cup a little bit.
Get it to cup it round, it sort of grips it a bit before you pull it out.
Bombs away.
Look at that, professional. Right, Joe, that was the sling with the ground bait balls. Obviously, that's great for getting out a long distance when you're fishing out there. It's not always going to be fishing out that far, so if you're fishing in at a shorter range, like we've got set the marker up there, this is where the Tomcat catapult comes into play.
Right. That special ground bait one, it's got the plastic moulding on the bottom.
Plastic moulding, pretty similar to what was in the balls out. Just give it a go, getting the ground bait balls out there.
Go for it, mate.
One of the things I like on these, Joe, on all the Atomic range is this bit of Velcro on the back of the catapults. It's really good if you've been knocking up your method mix or your ground bait mix, or you've got wet hands or you've been in the lake for some reason. You get like a nice bit of grip on there when you have a good pull on the catapult.
That's a good
don't
idea,
slip out your hands. Yeah, have a look at that.
Oh yeah, yeah, you can really see why that would make the difference.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not just a little bit you're pinching either, is it?
No,
You know, you've got a
nice
big
bit to get hold of and have a good pull if you need to really pull it out there.
Wicked. And that's on all the catapults,
yeah, look, I mean, this is the particle one. I like this. It's one of my favourites. It's got the same bit of Velcro on there.
Nice big old pouch on there, isn't
it says it's for the particle, but I personally like putting out a lot of good spread of boilies with it.
Yeah, well, we've got the float out there.
Yeah,
we've got some small ones here.
We're here, yeah. These are 10 millers in there.
Gotta love small baits, isn't you?
Yeah, good enough.
Keeps them rummaging around for ages, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's a good pouch full of boilies in there. So that's a... let's go, and there's another one out there. You can see a good hold of that bit of Velcro, give it a good pull. Away it goes. Right, so Joe, that was the particle one, which was good for getting a good spread of little baits out there, boilies, particle, whatever you want to go out there. And the last one we got in the range is the Black Cat. Obviously that's got a smaller pouch on it, and designed just for like either single boilies or sort of 2, 3 boilies at a time.
Stick a couple out while we're here, shall I?
It's got stick a single in there, you'll get a good 80 yards with that. So look at that, it's flying out there. Obviously if you put 2 or 3 in
that's
there,
80, no worries, isn't it? And I'm not even putting a lot of effort in that, to be honest with you. Put a bit more in that one and that's easily gone 80, 90 yards, isn't it?
So if you wanted to get a nice spread of bait at a long range, getting them like mooching around, looking for single bits going around, that's the one to go for.
Black Cat's the jobber.
Yeah.
Cool. All right then, mate, well, we're going to wander up and have a cup of tea and see what the others are up to.
Sounds like a good idea, a cup of tea.
Leave you to get some of this bait out.